roasting coffee to take with me. I was in Kirkuk, Iraq, which was a relatively small city up in northern Iraq.
Yep.
There's just outside of Sulaymaniyah and Erbil. I was in Kirkuk, and I'd spent about a year and a half up there, going back and forth into Kirkuk and Tikrit. My problem was, and I had this problem, which is I couldn't get fresh coffee, and what I wanted was to figure out how I could get fresh coffee into Kirkuk. I did a little bit of research in my, I guess my economics that I was crunching at the time was like, well, if I buy a 1 pound roaster, I can go home and then I'll start roasting coffee to take back with me to Kirkuk or wherever I was going. So I'd go home, I buy this roaster, and I start roasting coffee 1 pound at a time throughout that year. And I'd roast like 30 or 40 pounds, and I'd take it back out to Iraq with me. I'd load up 1 kit bag full of my gear and like one kit bag full of coffee. And
does anyone call you names for doing this? Because that's a little eccentric. I mean,
it's super. Yeah, it's like super eccentric. And yes, it was like most of which I can't repeat. But yeah, the guys, there was a constant amount of ribbing until they drank the coffee, and then it was like, where's Evan going? Because I want to go out there because I know he's going to have great coffee, right? So then you'd have guys that were deploying specifically to different cities, knowing like, I know Evan's going to be in Basra, I'm going to go to Basra because he's going to have great coffee down there.
So if you run a coffee company, you should be completely dementedly obsessed with coffee, and he is. Great coffee, great guy.